Hey everyone, grab your orange juice and cool down with meodentv as we dive into today's hot news. Billionaire Elon Musk just straight up roasted Peter Navarro, calling him a total moron. Elon Musk has publicly slammed Peter Navarro, President Donald Trump's top trade advisor, over the new tariff policies rolled out this week. It's heating up tensions among Trump supporters as global markets are reeling from these sudden trade shakeups. In a post on X Tuesday morning, Musk took aim at Navarro, saying he is truly a moron, and accused him of pushing ridiculous tariffs that are hurting American companies, including Musk's own Tesla. Peter Navarro is a fool who doesn't get economics or how global supply chains work, Musk wrote. These tariffs are like shooting America in the foot. Musk also claimed in another series of X posts that Tesla makes the most American-made cars, adding that Navarro is dumber than a sack of bricks. Tesla has been topping Cars.com's American-Made Index since 2021, based on factors like assembly location, part sourcing, engine and transmission origins, and the U.S. manufacturing workforce. But even Tesla isn't immune to these tariffs, a fact Musk has admitted. The tariff impact on Tesla is still significant, he posted on X last month. Musk's comments come after Navarro defended Trump's new tariffs in a Financial Times piece on Monday. Those tariffs include a 25% rate on goods from allies like South Korea and even steeper ones on China, which Navarro called part of a national emergency to tackle the U.S. trade deficit. He argued the tariffs aren't up for negotiation. They're a necessary move to protect American interests, saying, "This is America first, not a bargaining chip." Musk was spotted at an event in Shanghai, China, on April 3, 2025. But despite his past praise for Trump, being one of the most prominent tech billionaires backing him, Musk seems to have flipped his stance now that Navarro's policies are threatening his business. Tesla, which heavily relies on global supply chains and manufacturing in China, is facing skyrocketing costs due to the new tariffs on imported parts and goods. Musk argued in his post that these tariffs will jack up electric vehicle prices for American consumers and weaken Tesla's edge against international competitors. "We need free trade, not these dumb barriers," Musk added. Trump's a smart guy, but he's being led astray by people like Navarro. This public spat marks a rare rift between Musk and a key member of Trump's team, shining a spotlight on growing tensions as Trump's economic policies start hitting even his most loyal supporters. Global stock markets took a nosedive on Monday after the tariffs were announced, with the Dow Jones dropping over 1,000 points as investors brace for a full-blown trade war. Navarro fired back at Musk in a Fox Business interview Tuesday morning, calling the billionaire a hypocrite for building Tesla factories in China while criticizing U.S. trade policies. Elon Musk makes money off cheap Chinese labor and now whines when we try to level the playing field, Navarro said. He should be thanking President Trump for putting America first instead of crying on social media. Navarro was seen speaking to the press outside the White House in Washington, D.C. on April 2, 2025. Trump, who leaned on Musk's support throughout his campaign, hasn't commented publicly on the drama yet. But sources close to the administration say the president is keeping a close eye on the situation and might step in soon to calm things down. Meanwhile, analysts say this clash could signal deeper cracks in Trump's economic alliance as U.S. businesses start feeling the tariff squeeze. Musk isn't the only one worried, Sarah Klein, an economist at the Peterson Institute for International Economics, told CNN. A lot of companies are quietly lobbying for the administration to change course, but Navarro seems to have Trump's ear right now. Tesla didn't immediately respond to CNN's request for comment. The company is set to release its first quarter earnings report later this month, which might shed more light on how these tariffs are hitting their bottom line. On April 2, 2025, President Trump rolled out sweeping tariffs, slapping a 25% rate on goods from allies like South Korea and even higher rates on China, as part of a national emergency strategy to tackle the U.S. trade deficit, according to Business Insider. These policies sent shockwaves through global financial markets, with the S&P 500 plunging 14% and the Nasdaq Composite dropping 19% as of April 8, 2025, per a Business Insider report. Against this backdrop, Elon Musk Tesla CEO and one of Trump's most high-profile supporters, publicly tore into Peter Navarro, the White House's senior trade advisor. Musk argued that these tariffs are hurting companies like Tesla, which rely heavily on global supply chains, especially parts from China and Japan. In an X post on April 5, 2025, Musk called Navarro dumber than a sack of bricks and even questioned his economic credentials, saying his Harvard PhD in economics was a bad thing, not a good one, as reported by CNBC. But Musk didn't stop at personal jabs. He also pushed for a free trade zone between Europe and the US, stressing the benefits of scrapping tariffs to boost economic growth and innovation. He warned that the tariffs would drive up electric vehicle prices for American consumers and weaken Tesla's competitiveness against global rivals, according to the New York Times. In a surprising twist, Musk shared a video of Milton Friedman, the renowned free market economist, on X to argue against the tariffs, showing he's pulling out all the stops to back up his stance with credible economic voices. Per Business Insider, the financial hit to Musk has been massive. Bloomberg reports he's lost about $31 billion since Trump announced the tariffs on April 2, 2025, thanks to a sharp drop in Tesla's stock price, as noted by the New York Times. On the other side, Peter Navarro, a key architect of Trump's trade plans, has fiercely defended the tariffs. In a Fox News interview on April 6, 2025, Navarro accused Musk of just looking out for his own interests, pointing out that Tesla is more of a car assembler than a car manufacturer because of its reliance on imported parts, according to Business Insider. He argued that the U.S. is facing a national emergency due to its chronic trade deficit, and tariffs are the only way to fix it by encouraging domestic production. Per the New York Times, Navarro doubled down on CNBC on April 7, 2025, claiming the markets would stabilize soon and predicting the Dow Jones would hit 50,000 during Trump's term, showing he's not fazed by the current downturn. This clash highlights a deep divide within Trump's administration on trade policy, with Musk championing free trade and Navarro pushing a protectionist agenda. Still, the White House hasn't issued an official response to the feud, though Treasury Secretary Bessent hinted the U.S. might be open to negotiations, as reported on April 7, 2025, by the New York Times. Economic analysts, like Sarah Klein from the Peterson Institute for International Economics, say plenty of companies are quietly lobbying the administration to change course. But Navarro seems to have Trump's ear for now, according to CNBC. Meanwhile, other business leaders, like Ken Langone and Ken Griffin, have also voiced frustration over the tariffs, signaling growing discontent in the business community, per CNBC. Thanks for sticking with us until the end of this segment. meodentv will keep bringing you the latest on global politics in our upcoming clips. Stay tuned.
Cảm ơn các bạn đã lắng nghe. Đừng quên nhấn đăng ký và like để không bỏ lỡ bất kỳ tin tức mới nào. Hãy chia sẻ video này để thông tin được lan tỏa đến nhiều người hơn và để lại bình luận để chúng ta cùng thảo luận. Theo dõi kênh meodentv để cập nhật những tin tức nóng hổi nhất. Cảm ơn các bạn một lần nữa.